Goldfarb and Jovan?
Yeah, I just talked to, I talked to Tom, our trainer, yesterday and today about Goldie, and just saw Goldie, and very encouraging. He thinks he's a go, and in fact, he thinks he's a full go. So fingers crossed that he has a good day at practice to confirm that today. And Jovan's still week to week, day to day. I need to talk to him a little bit. He still has a little bit of a deal with his index finger. So no real word on him or whether he's going to be back or not.
So you got TBA, TBA, TBA. You have any better idea than that, or is that really a day-to-day at this point?
It's day-to-day because we got an illness. So rather than announce something, and we've got 2 or 3 different plans, and quite frankly, we're not playing any kind of shenanigans. We would never do that to anybody, including Stanford. So it's really based on one guy, but it affects the whole rotation. So we're really not holding back any information, and rather not say which way we're leaning.
Will that one guy be available this week, or are you just waiting to see?
Yeah, it'll either be Ahlstrom or Kafka tomorrow. So that's all I'd like to say, if that's okay.
And then Stringer looks like he started last week, so he's kind of back in the mix again. And
yeah, he sure is. He'll be one of the 3 weekend guys if things go well.
And Ryan stays in the pen.
Most likely, yes. Yeah, that the TBA is for one guy, but also it depends on who we use. And Ryan's one of those guys. If he's sitting there healthy and ready to go on Saturday and we haven't used him, it's not out of the realm of possibility that he's the TBA guy.
You guys are playing about as well as you could coming into a weekend like this. I mean, you feel with Stanford coming in, where you guys are playing?
No disrespect to Washington State, but our team was playing better than their team during that Sunday game, and we felt like we didn't play as well as we've been playing, and might have missed a little bit of a layup, and then to lose the game after fighting back and losing on a cross-up. I've never lost a game on a cross-up signal before, and that was a tough one. So, and ultimately, there's some areas that we'd like to be playing better pitching. We took a huge step forward, I thought, Monday with our 3 guys that threw a lot of strikes. We only walked 1 guy, which is a big step forward. And it's hard for a baseball coach to say we're playing well when we're not pitching as well as we have, even with the injuries that we've had to deal with.
Stanford comes in and presents you guys. I mean, this is the challenge that's there. I mean, it's an opportunity for you guys to. You guys are seen as in the field now. You can move up even more and just kind of move up in the standings here.
Yeah, this is a no doubt for this time of year. If there is a significant series, this would be one of them. There is no Achilles heels. It looks like, from my brief look at them. Of course, we've been playing other teams, and an area that I thought they would be even better than they are is batting average hitting, where their hitting is with production, RBIs, and home runs, and productive at-bats and experience. And their starting pitching solid. That if there's one Achilles heel that for them, it looks like their Sunday starter has not been as consistent. But then you look at their bullpen excellence, and guys are picking each other up, and Matheson's coming back. So I know he got X number of pitches over the weekend, and they probably have him targeted this weekend to be one of the starters. And so they're experienced, they're well coached, they're playing good, they have good balance offensively, they play good catch. There's not a lot of weaknesses in their club, and like you said, here or there, if we don't play good baseball, we'll get exploited. So fun challenge, and we're looking forward to it.
What's it like seeing the Spencer getting the national recognition for his play?
Yeah, good for him. That hasn't been something those kind of awards. So most of our national awards have been pitching over the years since Healy's been gone, and this is a environment that's hard to put up those gaudy numbers like that. And we think of him as one of the better players in the country, and it's nice that other people recognized his body of work this week and had everything to do with our success this week. And as we move forward, he'll be a big part of it too. A shortstop, number 3 hitter, and one of our leaders. It's a pretty big role. So good for him. He deserves it, and hopefully that continues. And we got other guys that are heating up. We think that'll keep us competitive 1 through 9, and maybe continue to be able to score crooked numbers in innings. And easier said than done against Stanford pitching, but we've been able to sustain rallies a little bit longer because the lineup's more complete now.
Most likely with Goldfarb coming back, do you see DeLuca moving back into the 2-hole or kind of staying back in that?
Not sure. DeLuca's really heating up. It's been a slow start for him would be the best way to say it, and we were trying to find a way to get him going. Goldie's not probably going to be running 100%, so quite frankly, I like the way Smitty's performing there, and we might let Goldie's been gone for so long, we might hit him down in the order 7 maybe, and let him catch his stride and see how he's doing, so to speak, get his timing back.
Can he still be catcher? I mean, is he potentially in the outfield or catcher? You've got options with him in the field as well?
He thinks he can do both right now. We'll get more of a measure on that when he starts running around today. He's done some catching when we were gone and moving around, and he felt pretty good about it. So that surprised me. I thought he would be more limited there than there. Actually, Tom was more worried about him running around, the wear and tear on the pounding, being an outfielder. So we'll see how today goes, and I think right now going into it, it looks like he could either be a DH, an outfielder, a catcher, or all three, through the weekend.
You spoke about Steer's leadership a moment ago. What's his leadership like, as well as Matthews? Like, how do they take control of this team?
Well, first of all, they're the consummate professionals. They don't do it with a lot of let's goes and yelling and screaming, or they're not in the players' faces, so to speak, demanding. They serve as a good example because of their professionalism and the way they go about their work, and really with the soft hand have encouraged the youngsters. I think the youngsters have shown great respect for them, and they're watching them. And the best kind of leader does it with examples anyway. And so, DeLuca's one of those guys. Kenyon, even from afar, he's probably the most boisterous out of my leadership council as a let's go kind of guy, and he hasn't been able to perform, so he has to do it with this. And so I think between Johnny, Gabe, and Spencer, they're the kind of leaders I prefer. Not only are they some of our best players, but they do it every day instead of demanding, and then they take it easy. They get after it every single day.
Your team also has 10 come from behind victories. Do you like that as a manager, or would you rather be like up a couple runs and like kind of
10 more wins? Absolutely. Yeah, I've actually cast some blows to them that we took some punches in the nose. In the first half of the season, we were a first half team, and sometimes the other team would make a run at us or get a big number, and we'd disappear offensively. I didn't think it was effort. I didn't think it was complacency, or I would have addressed that. But we didn't handle the punch in the nose very well. Since that period of time, maybe it's been because we've been given more opportunity, because we've been behind more. Instead of being the hold on guys, we're the let's go get this done guys. And it hasn't been every single year that we've had that ability to come from behind. Even on our best years here, it was win the 7th, 8th, and 9th by 1 or 2 runs. So it's a great confidence builder. It's not a position I prefer to be in. Hey, let's give them 5 runs and see if we can come from behind. But I think it's just another example of why we like these guys so much: their resiliency, their grit, their toughness, and the will to win, and the ability to win is all there. So, do I prefer that? No, I'd rather win in the first and all 9 innings and just separate. But it's better than losing those 10 games for sure.
Saturday's game will be probably ending by the time the football game starts over there. Will Don Essig's voice serve as a distraction over the
we'll get a flyby of an osprey or something, and it's unfortunate. We actually tried to coordinate, as we had in the past, the military respect that we show the armed forces over there, and then our game time, and having them come from there to here, and armed forces here, and good weather. I mean, thank goodness that's why I was late. I had to find my sunglasses. Maybe get some energy coming over here, and fans, and the weather, and a great opponent, great college baseball game. So unfortunately the time is a little skewed there, but I think we'll have a few more of the fans just kind of looking at both programs, hopefully. And anytime you can get Don Essig involved, it's a good thing.